Earl Grey, if I may.
Quite strong with a little bit of milk and no sugar.
I only drink herbal tea now, I'm so fancy.
I dunk up and down, up and down, up and down.
Wait a bit, squeeze the bag, even though I'm sure you're not really supposed to do that.
Up and down, up and down, up and down.
With the bag, if it's bagged not too long, or then it gets too bitter.
Up and down, up and down. 8 times.
Let it sit.
No sugar. And I take my milk in first. No need for a teaspoon. One less piece of washing up.
So we're so happy to have you shopping with us. We have joined with the Republic of Tea, and they are the leading purveyor of premium teas in the country, to bring to you, in celebration of the award-winning TV series and the movie, our Downton Abbey teas. This happens to be the Minister of Enlightenment. Kristen, it's nice to have you here.
It's so good to be here, Marlo. We're gonna have so much fun.
Well, talk to us a little bit about this collection. These are limited edition. We only have a few hundred. By the way, from the promo at the very beginning, a lot of people have already ordered theirs.
Oh, fantastic.
So we want to show you. I'm going to ask you to hold these.
Sure.
And we're going to hold these up. You're getting 3 flavors, right?
Yes, so it's a set of 3. Each tea commemorates beloved characters from Downton Abbey. These are all exclusive from the Republic of Tea. So we have a whole day's worth of tea here. Actually, there's 108 servings in the trio. So
it's quite a bit.
Quite a bit of tea, yes.
So, and 3 different flavors.
3 different flavors.
And which one are we going to start with
We're
first?
going to start with the Lord and Lady Grantham tea.
Okay, let's start with here.
So this one is a traditional black tea, and then we've added in some cinnamon and some cloves. So it's quite lovely. It would be wonderful as we get closer to the holidays, you know, as we feel fall coming in.
Yes.
So I poured this one here for you.
Do you mind if I smell it first? Kind of open it up?
Please do.
So the packaging is really beautiful.
And airtight.
Oh my
These tins will
gosh,
keep your
it smells
tea fresh.
amazing.
Isn't that amazing? So your whole house will smell like this. So very inviting to have a tea party and invite your friends over, but tea is something that you can also just give to yourself. Just a wonderful way to...
So comforting.
Yes, very much so.
And you instantly begin to relax when you drink a cup of tea.
So we have a mantra at the Republic of Tea that we live sip by sip rather than gulp by gulp. Isn't that a nice reminder to just slow down and enjoy tea? And I think Downton Abbey comforts us in that way too, that we can have a special place where we can sip our tea and enjoy our dear friends that are the characters of Downton Abbey.
This is really delicious. I'd love for you to describe some of the notes and the flavors in this one.
Sure, so it starts with a hearty traditional black tea base, and then we've layered in some little bit of clove, cinnamon, and apple. So really reminiscent of the fall into the holiday season. And
I could drink that all day long. It's so delicious.
Well, I think you're in for more of a treat as we go through the rest of them.
They want us to show the inside and show the actual tea.
So that,
by the way, if you'd like to order them, we only have about 781 remaining. This will only air this hour and it will not come back. I did ask our Minister of Enlightenment, Kristen, if we could get more, and she said this was only made for the movie, for the award-winning TV series. And so if you'd like to have them, they are a phenomenal, wonderful gift. If you're a huge Downton Abbey fan, or if you just you love collecting beautiful, delicious teas, these will be perfect. So something that you want to talk about is the tea bags themselves.
So at the Republic of Tea, we have a signature round tea bag, and there are no unnecessary strings, tags, or staples, so really reducing the amount of waste. And they sit perfectly at the bottom of your teacup. And then you just pour the hot water, steep for a few minutes, enjoy that aroma, let it entice you to that first delicious taste like you just had. And then that's simple.
Let's try our second tea.
Okay,
Remember, you're getting 3 different flavors. So which one are we gonna try next?
So now we're gonna try the Bates. So the beloved couple, Anna and Mr. Bates. So this again is a traditional black tea, so we start there. And then this one is quite unique. It's reminiscent of baked fruit. So there's some vanilla and then there are some berries. So it has a natural sweetness, yes.
That's phenomenal. That's really phenomenal.
And this would be a delicious iced tea also. And also I think this one would hold milk very well. So if you like to use milk or a milk alternative or maybe like a tea latte, this would be the tea for you.
Wow, that's terrific. Really a great tea. Yum. And you can taste all those flavors that you described in that one. And then we have a third one that you're going to get.
We have a third one. So this last one is quite special. For Two of these characters are the most beloved characters.
They are indeed.
On the series and in the movie. So we have Violet and Mary's tea. So this tea has, it's a caffeine-free herbal, so it can enjoy any time of the day. Wonderful after dinner. There's ginger and orange zest, so you get a nice, bright cup of tea, but then it's mellowed out with sweet blackberry leaves. So
it's like sweet and spicy and all in one.
Much like these two ladies on the show.
But it's really terrific.
Oh, so good.
That's great to start your day with.
Great to start your day or end your day.
Or end your day, it's perfect. So remember, because of the count that you're getting, you're gonna be able to make 108 cups of tea. So this is quite a bit of tea. That you will be able to make. But most importantly, you're gonna really love the flavors. For those of you that truly, truly treasure your teas and that experience, this is a phenomenal offer. Clearly, these are inspired by the award-winning TV series and of course the movie, which was the #1 movie seen over the weekend. So I know everybody's gotta be so excited about that.
It's far exceeded expectations and it's only just begun. And truly, seeing the movie is like going to visit old friends. A very wise person told me that, and I felt the same way when I saw the movie. It was very heartwarming to be back at Downton Abbey.
Oh yes, I love the TV series, and I know so many people have as well. So we're thrilled. I'm gonna show these to you. You spoke to us about the importance of the canisters themselves, so I want you to remind us the value in that.
Sure, so these tins are made with steel and they're airtight, so you can see how it took me a little effort to get that lid off. Yes.
Yeah,
so these, the keepsake tins, well, you can save them to remember your time with Downton Abbey, but you can easily reuse them. You can fill them with more tea or spices. Or
perfect holiday gift.
Very much so. Perfect holiday gift for anyone who loved Downton Abbey or yourself.
What's the shelf life? You might have mentioned it, but remind us again.
2 years.
2 years. So this is perfect for that huge Downton Abbey fan in your life.
Definitely.
Tuck this away. The holidays, we're almost towards the end of September, so we only have October, November, and then December. These will be perfect. We only have about 500 to go around, so if you'd like to shop with us for them, I was so excited to meet Kristen, and when I read about that we were gonna have these teas today, I thought, gosh, the timing couldn't be more perfect. Maybe you have plans to get out to see the movie, and you wanna share these with your friends, or maybe a book club that you may have.
Perfect for
that. It would be fun to be able to have something that's special. These are not readily available, and we unfortunately won't be able to get more of them. And so we certainly hope that you will come on in and let us send them to you. 682-935 is the item number. Remember, $11.32 on our FlexPay and free shipping and handling. Kristen, nice to have you here.
Oh, great to be here,
I can't wait. I hope you'll bring us more teas.
I hope so.
I hope so too.
It's wonderful for the Republic of Tea to be here. What a fun party.
Absolutely. Every Monday at 5.
Got it.
Same time every week. Thank you so much for your orders on our teas. We're gonna leave these available for you. I think you're gonna love them. The flavors are really, really delicious. Thank you. Well, we were inspired by the teas.
Oh.
And so we're gonna show, we have a drink of the week. That's with, you know, vodka.
Oh, a drink.
A real drink. And so we were inspired. So our drink of the week this week is called Black Tea Swarm, I should say, Swarm. And you can actually find the recipe on our website. I haven't had a chance to try it, so why don't we try it together?
Yeah, sounds
see what we
great.
think? Mmm.
Oh, the ginger.
That's really delicious. If you'd like the recipe, you can always find it on my Facebook page, Marlo Smith on HSN. We have a drink of the week, and certainly cheers to all of you. Please continue to shop with us for all of our Downton Abbey teas. Okay,